Bonjour, ladies and gentlemen, je suis Jerk, and this is the big show. Hi there, thank you for braving the sunny and 70, that's 21 for you fancy folks, degree weather here in Los Angeles to join us in studio today. And if you're stuck at home watching this online rather than here in person, well then I hope you're having similar weather as well. And while I know we're actually in the depths of winter here, this day reminds me of a spring morning in Paris, at that cafe, and the waiter, what was his name? Jean-Luc! And that's going to bring us to today's guest, a longtime friend of the show and very charming individual. Ladies and gentlemen, won't you please welcome the Tech Tree Tier 7 French heavy cruiser, the bold, the beautiful, Charles Martel. Yes. Charles Martel. Why would I play anything else? So dreamy. Snap out of it, jerk. After the last video featuring the Amalfi, I thought I'd visit Chuck again and see how he feels in the game these days. It's been just about 5 or 6 months since I had last played it, and I'm happy to report, still in style. And I know Spartan is doing a Road to the Charles Martel series right now, so I figure it can't hurt to provide another opinion on the ship. My opinion? Freaking fabulous. How does it compete against Legendary and all the current Tier 7 ships? Still pretty well. Its weaknesses are still the exact same, which is to say, not a fragile ego, but fragile armor. But you have to give something up to have such consistent and amazing guns. So, to command this mighty steed, let's get the commander and modules up on the big screen. It is a fresh squeeze of lemon for a little acidity, Betty Davis-eyed Stormin Norman Scott, and the long arm of the law, Kuznetsov. Hunting destroyers is a dirty job, but Charles is in charge of this cap now. I can hear you all groaning. Now, you may have thought this a suicide run, but if you watch it back, I actually waited to move into this cap until after the support battleships had both left. Okay, well, the Vladivostok. Colorado, not as scary. I talk about it all the time. There are two things you want to look for in this game when you are a cruiser: broadsides and mistakes. And those battleships abandoning the only red destroyer, well, they done goofed, so that meant I had to go in there and get rid of it, and because I do that, I'm going to have a heck of a game this round. So, we are just going to sit here in cap, and pretty soon we're going to notice that there is a battleship headed this way. It looks like a North Carolina. So, I'm going to hang out here just to get some torps down for them. But I am going to get spotted by their plane once they put it up. And knowing that I'm here, they're going to probably expect that there's some torpedoes. I mean, why else would a cruiser that is finished capping just keep sitting there? So, let's bait them with dropping our torps where they expect, and then turning and dropping the other set for when they turn out. Very sneaky, Charlie. Let's see if it works. So there goes the first set. We're going to turn, get the other set off. Come on. Ooh, let me mention this. So I was trying this with the double rudder shift, and I was trying some new commander inspirations on here, and I just wasn't having the success that I'm used to with this ship. So I went back to the old reliable, and I gotta say, this is still my setup that I like to use for this. I know, other people prefer it more agile, but I like this DPM focused. I was using double rudders, and I went back to one rudder and the prop mod, and it's just working better for me. So anyway, we get a fire on that North Carolina. Excuse me. They damage con, but I'm looking back here right now. Doesn't look like it's going to matter. I think they're going to take those 2 torps, maybe all 3 torps. Well, let's go ahead and turn our attention. Let's just make sure that they're not going to shoot us. Okay, we got rid of that. And now on to the Gneisenau. We're going to start to see some really weird stuff, but I got to say that this morning, almost every game I played had some really really weird stuff going on. I mean, like, entire teams going to one side, except for myself, of course, and just really questionable moves, like the whole team going to the back of the map. It's very bizarre. But anyway, with this one, we're going to see our team, like, not exactly push the advantage on A and somehow just completely collapse on C as well. But seeing that happen, you know, that does provide an opportunity to pull off the Kraken. So first and foremost, I'm trying to get some fires on this Gneisenau, and then I'm going to switch over to the AP, because if you all remember the hit single, Chuck's AP ain't nothing to futz with. It is not quite as good of penetration as the Germans or the Americans, but it is better than the Japanese. It is still pretty darn good. And now that we've got the third ship sunk, I was like, okay, we need to burn down this Jean Bart. And this is going to be tough, because look at how many of my teammates are over here. But I do manage to find an area on this island where I can lob shots. And this is not something you frequently get to do with the Charles Martel. Just sit there and farm. Normally you're out there open water kiting, burning everything down, hitting citadels on everything. It's quite a bit different than just being able to just sit here. But I am going to just sit here. I'm just going to sit here and farm this Jean Bart, who is in their natural habitat of full reverse. Does the Charles Martel need a main battery reload booster like it has on PC? That's an interesting question. I mean, I was watching this back, and I am still astonished at the amount of rounds this ship is capable of putting out. And if I were to imagine a main battery reload booster on here, that just seems ridiculous. But we have been seeing a lot of power creep into this game, but not necessarily on the cruiser side so much as more of the battleships. So maybe not right now, but that being said, I would like it to go just a little bit faster when it's not using the speed boost. Now, the astute of you will notice that I am spotted. And that's just telling me that the red team over at C has completely pushed through and is now moving towards B. I'm not particularly threatened by them shooting at me yet, but I do need to start thinking about repositioning into B, because that's where this game is going to finish. So once I get a fire, lucky me, or two on that Jean Bart, that should be the end of them, because we have seen them use their damage control. The only question is going to be, will my teammates yoink it? Which, I know it is a tempting thing, and I can't blame them. They don't know that I'm going for a Kraken right now. Well, they should. I'm just kidding. However, we see their shots going in, and I'm gonna look up there and be like, oh no. Okay, no damage there. Oh no, another salvo. Oh god, okay. So, there is our fourth one. I'm heading into B now to get the position that I want before the rest of the red team gets there. And that's always kind of key. You know, a lot of times people are saying, well, how do you get so many broadsides? And that's because you want to get to the position before anyone else and be able to anticipate where the red team is going to be coming from. We haven't seen that Vladivostok in ages, but I can make the assumption that they are on the south side of C and not on the north, because they probably, I'm assuming, would want to shoot somebody. But, you know, I guess sometimes you never really know if people want to actually shoot their guns in this game. Anyway, I want to shoot my guns, so I have the AP ready for that Mogami. And we're just going to check where the Vladivostok is headed. But I'm licking my chops right now, because Chuck's AB ain't nothing to futz with. So where is the... Oh, God, they're angled towards me. Yeah, I'll go ahead and put some torps down there to deter the Vladivostok, and we'll switch over to HE. It looks like we're going to get a fire that's going to stick, so might I burn this Mogami to the ground? Let's get one more shot off and get... Where'd they go? Oh, sneaky move, Mogami. They have positioned themselves right behind that island where I cannot see them. Now the damage is ticking up, so we'll have to keep an eye out for it. Are we gonna get Kraken? Where are they? The damage is still counting up. Where? Oh my lord, they're over there, and I'm not going to be able to get a shot at them. But you know, somebody on my team is going to be able to. So, all right, I had to rethink this. Like, do not particularly want to go against a Vladivostok, and yeah, there went the Mogami, so there went my chance there. But let's see, maybe I can just wedge myself into this position to, well, fortunately Vladivostok's shooting HE, but maybe I can wedge myself into this position to be able to catch the broadside of either the Vladivostok when they continue to approach forward, or that Suzuya. So right now it looks like the Vladivostok is going to head forward, and I'm going to go ahead and put some corpse down for it, but I can't reliably say that my destroyer is going to be able to sink that, so I think that there's a decent chance that I might get that Vladivostok, but I don't want to put all my eggs in that basket, so we're going to go find this Suzuya, because maybe we'll be able to pick up a 6-pack, assuming we get that Vladivostok. We do have our high caliber, and let's see where the Suzuya is. Well, we see them firing. So, once they fire again, I should be able to spot them. There they are. We'll get shots out. We do have the AP ready because we know we can get some juicy citadels, and I was kind of guessing that they would have torped that area right there. That's why I had my hydro on. You know, better safe than sorry, and you might as well use it or lose it. Well, you're not really going to lose it, but might as well use it. And okay, so this Suzuya is now angled for me, and I can't blame them. I mean, if they know that as soon as they turn broadside or give me an angle, I'm going to smash them. So I'm just going to position, we're going to get the Confederate real quick. I'm going to position right here and switch over to my AP, because this Suzuya is going to have to make a choice, right? Are they going to remain broadside to my team? Where is my team? Or, there goes my team shot. Or are they going to give up the goods to me? It's a simple choice. One way or the other, you're going to go down. And they are turning, and that's going to do it. That is going to be Kraken 362 in the Charles Martel. But maybe, just maybe, we can get this Vladivostok, who did finally just take out our destroyer there. So I'm going to back up. Yeah, I know this is probably dangerous, but that's okay. I kind of want to just see if I can actually Citadel Vladivostok from here. And I cannot. However, I did look it up later, and it looks like it's possible at around 6 kilometers. Anyway, that's the game. Now let's see the scoreboard. 3,559 XP for a very good game. And you know, actually a pretty decent effort by both teams. But the Colorado and Vladivostok abandoning their one destroyer at the beginning, that may have been what cost them the game. And that's going to wrap it up for this one. If it is a Croque Monsieur life for you, then give this video a like. If you prefer something with a little less flavor, give this video a dislike. Questions, comments, your own tales of escapades with Charles, leave it down below. And if you are quivering in anticipation of who we might bring in next, make sure to hit subscribe. Thanks for watching, folks. I will get back out there for another one soon, and we will talk then.